Hey guys, Ryan here from Predator, and I've got a beautiful 2008 extremely low mile Duramax diesel converted H2 Hummer. We're looking at only 36,000 miles on the truck. We converted this back in 2011. He put on about 26,000 miles prior to us converting it, and it's actually an LML, which is a late model Duramax diesel engine. He ran it for another 10, 11,000 miles. Extremely rare because we didn't do a lot of 2008, 2009 H2 Hummers. They upgraded the interior, which makes a huge difference on the inside of the truck. Go ahead. So the H2 is one of the most comfortable vehicles out there. I would take this over a brand new Escalade or Suburban any day of the week, especially with the Duramax diesel engine in there. Almost 550 horsepower, a little over 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. If you're driving conservative, you should see around 22, 23 miles per gallon out of this truck. Let's go ahead and open up the hood. As you can see, this fitment is extremely tight. One of the biggest hurdles that we had was with this oversized cooling fan. What we have over here is the factory fan. It is just massive. You're retaining the entire fan clutch system, all that stuff is all OEM off the LML in 2011, 2012. That cooling stack is fairly modified factory coolers. So radiator and intercooler off of the Duramax truck needed a lot of modifications to fit, but the overall capacity is still the same. A lot of work went into it, a lot of engineering to make it fit. On this LML conversion, we have a brand new factory LML engine from General Motors, 400 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque without any tuning, so just a massive amount of torque. You can definitely tune them up. You get 600 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. It's just an awesome runner. Now, typically cars want a lot of horsepower. Big trucks, they want a lot of torque, and that's the pushing power or that pulling force that this truck develops that the 6.2 gasser engine will never be able to accomplish. Plus, you're gonna get 500,000 miles to 1 million miles out of this engine before you have any problems at all, if you do. And gasser, it's just not as heavy duty as this engine. Also, fuel economy, there's no comparison. The 6.2, probably getting around, say 13 miles per gallon or so, where this thing is gonna be pushing 18 to 20 miles per gallon. General Motors has always done something, in my opinion, completely wrong. They mount their DEF fluid fill neck inside the engine bay. So for all those Chevy trucks out there, you gotta pop the hood, get in here and dump DEF fluid in this little filler. What we did was we mounted it where it should have been from the factory, back in the filler neck. So let's go back there and take a look at that. So this is one of my pet peeves with the GM truck, is that I gotta pop open the hood to get to the fill neck. Nice and tight in there. You've got the DEF fluid. Fill is right here. It contains all of the mess in this area here, and it has a drain at the bottom. It works out really well. You've got your diesel fuel as well as a DEF fill location in one area, a lot like Ford. So Ford did it right. They got it in one location, and that's what we did here. Factory DEF tank, the factory sensors on there, the factory wire harness, and all of that is custom mounted underneath the truck. I also want to show you the inside, so let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. I want to show you this black on cognac interior. It has a very classy look to it. that I think another 10 years, 20 years from now, it's not gonna look really dated, although I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing in the automotive world in 20 years from now. But for right now, it's just really clean. You've got a lot of brushed stainless look here that's integrated in the steering wheel, on the dash as well, but it has a lot of symmetry too, that has that stainless dash piece that kind of runs across, and it integrates the center console area as well, the shifter. It just looks really nice overall, and I think it looks good with that two-tone cognac interior. I don't think it's too far over the top on this truck, so it really plays out well. And keeping in mind too, this truck is 12 years old. So 2008, that was a while ago, we did the truck, we built up the truck when it was like a year and a half old, 2 years old, something like that. Jumping up inside here, really functions well with the Duramax conversion. So if you look at this, you don't have any extra switches that would be, you know, associated with the Duramax conversion. You have this switch here, which has been changed out to 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. You got 4 high, 4 low. It has the same factory fit and finish the original H2 had. So now you can get into 2-wheel drive with this truck. So if you're thinking about an H2, definitely consider the 2008 model, 2009. With this newer interior. I really dig it. Overall, just amazing truck. I think we should probably get this thing out on the road. This thing is just absolutely amazing. You get this thing on the road, I mean, it's so smooth, so quiet. There's no comparison to the old gas engine in here. This Duramax engine runs so smooth at higher speeds. You get out on the open road, this would be like the ideal vehicle for like cross-country travel. Like literally, like really the only like vehicle that I would consider amazing to go across country would be like some big Rolls Royce or Bentley or something like that. Just an awesome like highway cruiser doing, you know, 80, 90, 100 miles an hour on the highway, open highway, as long as it's legal in that state. But this would be another one. This thing is just so comfortable with these seats, the layout. But getting back to the Duramax engine in here, the RPM is dropped considerably. So instead of running this thing at like 3,500 RPM, you're running it around 1,800 RPM on the open highway, especially with that 6-speed Allison trans. It's just an awesome performer. I mean, like getting into it, it's just going. So with the conversion, you obviously get the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive transfer case in here. Completely factory look, fit and finish. Take a look at this, Jason, down here. There's no like aftermarket switches or anything like that. It's fully programmed and fully integrated to the conversion. Also the dash, there's no weird lights on. It's not hacked apart or modified. This thing just as if it came off of manufacturing floor with the Duramax engine in there. It's got the correct tack in here. It's just absolutely beautiful. This thing is fit and finish. This is probably one of the cleanest H2s out there. And what's cool about it is going back to the LML engine that's in here. That is a huge feat because of all the computer systems that are running it, all of the technology that's in there running the DEF system, which is a diesel exhaust fluid, which is now mandated by CARB and EPA as well to meet emission standards for this year. So the 2008 H2 Hummer had to meet at least the minimum standards of a 2008 Duramax engine. So that required the DEF fluid system. With all the factory stuff in here, all we have to do now is go in there and do the proper programming and make sure that the communications are set up to read and analyze the DEF tank level and all that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it as always. If you guys are interested in this, let us know right away because I have a feeling this truck is not gonna last very long. It's a 2008 H2 Duramax LML with only 36,000 miles. I know of only a couple other ones that we've done, 08s, 09s with the LML, but I don't believe they have the low miles this truck has. So if you're interested in it, let us know, reach out to us or check out the website. We have more details on the website. And have a great Thanksgiving. See you guys soon.